Next tonight, new details on the status of a Maryland man wrongly deported to a notorious prison in El Salvador. The Department of Justice saying that Kilmar Abrego Garcia is alive and secure, but no word on if and when they plan to comply with the judge's order to return him back to the U.S. And tonight, the new demand from his attorneys. Here's ABC's Christian Cordero.
Tonight, new questions about the plans to return this man, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who was wrongfully deported last month to a notorious Salvadoran prison. A federal judge in Maryland ordering daily status updates from the Department of Justice after its attorneys couldn't provide details on his whereabouts, despite the Supreme Court ordering Abrego Garcia be brought back to the U.S. The DOJ now says Abrego Garcia is alive and secure in the prison, but it's still unclear what steps they have made to facilitate his return. The federal government alleging Abrego Garcia is a gang member, though he has not been charged with any crime. His family denies the allegations. Abrego Garcia had a court order barring his deportation to El Salvador after escaping political violence there in 2011. Lawyers representing the husband and father are asking the administration be held in contempt, that the government fly him back immediately, and requesting he be granted parole. His attorney speaking with ABC's Pierre Thomas Friday.
I'm not going to tell them which flight to put him on. The judge isn't going to tell them which flight to put him on. Of course the government gets to make those decisions, but they have to actually do it.
Before the Supreme Court weighed in, President Trump said he would comply with their decision.
I have great respect for the Supreme Court. If they said to bring him back, I would tell them to bring him back.
Trump later appeared to backtrack, suggesting the U.S. doesn't have the authority to bring Abrego Garcia back. Referencing the 200-plus migrants sent to the prison, Trump wrote they, quote, are now in the sole custody of El Salvador, and their future is up to President Bukele and his government.
Mary, it's unclear what conversations President Trump and President Bukele have had about this case, if any. Bukele is set to visit Trump at the White House tomorrow. Mary?
All eyes will be on that meeting for sure. Christian, thank you.